Hi, how's it going? My name is Lex, and today I'm introducing a kind of new project. I participated in this last year. It was called the 50 Shades of Black, and I just wrapped that up recently. Been waiting for the new color to come out. Every year we pick 50 products of a different color and try and pan them with whatever goals you set. This is a Phantastic Ladies collab, and the specific ladies that made this up will be linked in the description down below. I had a really fun time with this last year, but I think I set myself some pretty high goals. Pretty much everything that I'd rolled in was either in to finish or to use 50 times, and that was quite a lot for especially the makeup products. I didn't manage to reach all of my goals on everything. I also think I had a few too many eyeshadows, I had some palettes, and I had lots of loose pigments and things like that, and I just never managed to get to my goals on a few of those. So I thought this year we're doing 50 Shades of Blue. I managed to find a lot of blue products actually, which surprised me because when I think of my collection, I don't really think of that many things as being blue, but I managed to find quite a few good things. And um, I've decided to focus more on having a range of products. So there's a lot more beauty products than there was last year, and hopefully I'll be able to do a good job of like actually finishing things up this year and reaching more goals. Not that I did badly last year. I think percentage-wise, I was somewhere in the 70-80% mark in the end, which is really, really good anyway, and I was so glad to get usage on those goals, but I neglected a lot of my other products for this project. So, in order to make everything quite even and be able to split my time across all of the projects that I'm doing, I decided to set some slightly smaller usage goals and definitely just have less products in specifically the eyeshadow category. Anyways, let's get into it. I think I'm going to start with the exciting stuff first and show you all of the makeup bits I've chosen. Um, a lot of these are also products that I've never used, so that'll be really, really exciting to get some first impressions as well. Up first, I have two blushes. These are the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls collab. This one is called Fighting Crime, and this one is called Saving the World. This one's blue with a pink heart, and this one's pink with a blue heart, so I thought 50 Shades of Blue. Saving the World came to me very, very broken, so I did try and repress it, but there's still quite a few crumbly bits, and the sort of pigments have started coming up a little bit. So hopefully it still applies alright, and it may need another repress in the future. But it's a really nice sort of corally orange blush, so I'm going to be really looking forward to getting some use on that. And the other one, Fighting Crime, is this hot pink blush here. I might have to be a little bit gentle using that. It actually doesn't seem super mega pigmented. It might have a little bit of hard pan. I've never used these, but I will be looking forward to it, and I'm curious to see the corally orange one. I'll probably have no problem using. The pink one, I might have to save that for going out for some special occasions or something. It's punchy. Then I have this little lip scrub from the Beauty Crop, and I've used this maybe a couple of times since I bought it. It is still pretty full. It is technically a lip scrub, but I feel like the scrubby particles aren't massively present. So I should have no problem using this maybe as just a normal lip balm, or just using it before bed or something like that. It was the Pride lip scrub, and I really love the packaging for it. It's also cardboard, which makes it, I think, recyclable, hopefully. I bought the whole She Glam Adventure Time series when that came out, and I still haven't used any of the lip products from it, so I thought this 50 Shades of Blue would be the perfect opportunity to pull in my little Fern lip gloss. It does have blue shimmers in it, but when I swatched it on my hand, they're not too much, you know? I'm not going to have blue lips. It'll work as like a nice topper over some other stuff and give it a little bit of that like holographic-y vibe. But yes. Another brand new product is my Dr. Pawpaw Paddington collab. I bought the whole little Paddington set, and it came with a few different lip balms that all have really, really nice scents. And this one is hot chocolate. And is that just not perfect? Is that not... It smells so tasty. I love when things smell yummy. A little spoiler for one of my other projects, but this is just recently rolled out. It is my PS Marshmallow Fluff lip oil, and I really like using it. I think it's a pretty decent lip oil, probably one of the best ones I've tried, just because a lot of the lip oils, either I feel like they sit on my lips for way too long and they're not actually like moisturizing anything, they don't soak in at all, or they just disappear within a few seconds. This one, I actually feel like maybe it does go away after like a little while, but my lips do feel moisturized, which is the main purpose of a lip oil, I guess. So I have the Marshmallow Fluff lip oil as well. Also from PS, a lip oil I haven't tried is this swirly one here. It is candy floss and bubblegum scent mixed together in these like blue and pink swirls. I might have mixed them up a little bit already, and it'll definitely end up being just like purple when I start using it. But it smelled really good as well. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of it smells exactly like artificial grape flavoring. Like, you know when you drink a grape soda or something and you just smell like very artificial grape? That's what this smells like to me. Anyway, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of like the super artificial sweet smells that a lot of those type of products have. Like the lip glosses that smell of just sugary sweetness. But I really love that. I like that a lot. All of my favorite scented lip products have like really punchy, sugary, artificial sweet scents. And the last PS lip product that I'm going to be rolling in is this Watermelon Froze lip balm. And I probably have smelt this before, I just don't remember. Oh yeah, that smells like artificial watermelon, which I don't mind at all. It smells good. Very summery. I think this will be nice to use on like nice sunny days. Then, kind of a repeating classic in my collection at this point, the Kyotis Paris blue eyeshadow stick. I had this in my deck of panning quite recently, and spoiler alert, it's rolling out. So I thought I'd get another few uses on it in this project, because I am aiming to finish it up this year. This is all I have left. And I do enjoy using it as an all-over lid colour, which if I was trying to maximize each use, like how much product I'm using per use, that would be the way to go. But I find that I use it more frequently as just a lower lash line colour, because then I can wear that to work and it's not like too much, it's not too dark, and if it's on my lower lash line, then it doesn't crease, you know? So I find I use it more frequently if I use it as a lower lash line colour. But I might do a few looks that are just very blue and black, you know, very dark, like I did a few months back when this rolled into my deck of panning. I don't know, I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. Then I have a brand new palette. This is the Revolution Reloaded Wild Nights palette. And my mum bought me this for Christmas. And it is so gorgeous because it's so colourful. I really, really can't wait to try this. I'm going to open it. Beautiful new palette. Eee. But yes. It has quite a few blue colours in here. Bluey, greeny, tealy colours. So I am specifically going to focus in on shade number 5, shade number 10, and shade number 11. I want to use each of those in this project. I thought this one leaned a little bit too teal coloured, so I tried to choose the more blue, more true blues. So this one, and this one will all be used in this project. I also want to roll in my Soda #Graceface Coconut Drop Primer. It's very out of date. I still use it. It smells really, really good. It has a very weird consistency for a primer because it feels like water on your skin, literally. It feels like a really nice, just like hydrating serum or something. It doesn't really feel like a primer. I'm not sure how it would work under actual foundation. I don't wear foundation. But it is really nice on my face, and I use this on days when I'm not using an SPF as my base. so days I'm just staying in all day or anything like that. And there isn't very much of this left. It started getting very difficult to squeeze out, so I might have to depot this at some point soon, just so that I can actually get all of it out without needing to spend about 20 minutes of my morning trying to get it all out. I don't think I'll be able to get up to 20 uses with this because there's just not very much of it left. But we'll see how much of it I can use up. Another palette that comes from my 26 and 2026 is this Doraemon palette. Let me open her up for you. And this whole palette is blue, so I figured I can just use anything from in here and it would count towards this project. So this is what she looks like inside. And I basically want to use every single product in here 20 times. I want to use the highlight, the 2 blushes, and each of these eyeshadows 20 times. The blushes and the highlights specifically are what's in my 26 and 2026. So this will be a good start to get some use on them. And this palette as a whole I've not really used a lot. It smelled suspicious when it came to me, but all of the products inside it still work perfectly fine. None of them have ever had like mold or anything or issues. They're all very pigmented, and it's always smelt this way ever since I got it and since it was brand new. And I just want to get some use out of it before it does go bad, if that's what it is, or maybe it just is going to continue smelling like that. But until I notice some other problems with like consistencies changing or anything suspicious going on in the palette visually, I'm just going to keep using it. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm going to keep using my collection until it is like physically unusable or like genuinely a health hazard. Naturally, that's taking up a lot of space on my list. All of those eyeshadows, there's 12 in total. I would also like to use up this collection volumizing mascara. It's got a blue lid, and I feel like a mascara is just kind of a little bit of a gimme product. Like, I'm going to use this anyway throughout the year. The mascara I'm using right now is maybe drying up soon. I'm going to keep using it for as long as I can, but as soon as that's out, this one's going to be in, and I'll just use it for the duration of the project until it dries out as well. It should be a nice, easy product to use. An eyeliner I have not had a chance to use yet is this one from Lyra. It's just a navy dark blue eyeliner, and nice and sharp. I feel like I should get some more use on my eyeliners because I have a lot of eyeliners, I just never think to use them, and I think this would be a really good opportunity to do that, so I'm gonna have a go, try using some eyeliners. Now you may be saying, Lex, this palette isn't blue. And you'd be right. This is my Go Wild Diamond Dust eyeshadow palette from IE Trends. But the shade I'm using in it is blue. This is full of like absolutely gorgeous glitters. I used this shade Crystal on a date night recently, the green one, because I was wearing a green dress and it just worked perfectly as an inner corner pop of glitter. That was a really fun date, actually. We went out for a 6-course dinner, which sounds really bougie. It wasn't. Like, it was a little bit more expensive than a normal dinner, but not like crazy expensive. And it was all themed around Korean food, and it was genuinely incredible. We got the cocktail pairing as well, so we had 5 cocktails, and it was just so good. The food was delicious, and I really want to go again, but I'm like, I've got to chill out, you know, financially. I can't afford to go to a 6-course dinner every month. But it was a really nice night, and the food was just so incredible. It was so good. Anyways, I do feel like the shades in this palette are in the wrong places. Like, to me, that's how it feels, because this green shade is called Crystal, whereas this white one is called Emerald, and I'm like, should they not be the other way around? You know? Why is the purple one called Diamond, and the brown one called Opal? Like, I feel like I would just want to rearrange them. And this dark brown is called Canary. Like, shouldn't the yellow be Canary? Canary yellow? I don't know. Anyway, I have a lot of thoughts. The only one that does feel like it's in the right place is maybe Sapphire. Then again, we've got Sapphire and Aquamarine, and there's only one blue shade in this palette, so like, I don't know if I was to rearrange them if they'd even make sense anyway. But I'm going to be using this blue shade Sapphire, and it is going to be a little bit of like an extra glittery, shiny, shimmery, gorgeous shade. So it's probably just going to be used on my days off. I'm not exactly going to be showing up to work with like bright blue glitter on my eyes, but this is a lovely palette and I do want to start getting some use out of it. My mum bought it for me last time she was in Poland, and I always appreciate it when she gets me the little things when she's away. So it was really, really nice to receive this, and it's very gorgeous. The shimmers are all just so beautiful in here. Some of them are more like dry shimmers where you'd like have to put they're like glitters. You have to put a glitter glue and then tap them on. That's kind of what the shades Crystal and Sapphire and Onyx are like. But these top shades here and these two, they're like very smooth, like wet glitters, so you can just apply those and they're like shimmery, punchy goodness. Anyways, that's enough about that palette. I think I spent way too much time talking about it. Moving on, I also bought a lot of new products from the Stars from the Stars collab with E. Vedel, which is like the chocolate brand. I think Stars from the Stars is a Polish makeup brand as well, because I just remember like all of the Vedel chocolates that I used to eat when I was little, and it's like a pretty big Polish chocolate brand. I don't know if they do it anywhere else in Europe, but like it's definitely a really big Polish brand. This makeup collab is like genuinely the best thing to ever happen though, because it just reminds me of all of my favourite chocolates as well. This one is the powder and bronzer. So it's like a little bit of like a slightly shimmery powder on this side and then a bronzer on this side, so I'll probably just swirl them together. And this one smells like coffee. It smells like coffee. It's based on the cafe latte flavour of Ptasia Mleczko, which are like these Polish marshmallows covered in chocolate. And normally you get like vanilla flavour or like the plain milk flavour, but sometimes they do like fun flavours. So they had like strawberry, and one of the limited edition flavours, I believe, was the cafe latte flavour. And they were genuinely the most delicious thing in the world. And this smells like coffee and chocolate, and it is so amazing, and I can't wait to use this and put this on my face. I don't know what it is with me and food smells, but I love any makeup or beauty products that smell like food, or smell sweet and gorgeous. I wanted to try and get some use on this Mermaid's Heart highlighter from I Heart Makeup. It is very, very colourful, and I'm curious. I want to see what it looks like on my face, you know? It is gonna be an experience, and I've never used this. Like, I've swatched it a little bit, but I've never actually had a chance to use it. And I'm not sure whether I'm gonna like it in those stripes or whether I'm gonna want to mix it all up together. I know, it's a travesty. I'm pretty sure it's a baked product as well, so I'd have to definitely repot some of it if I did mix it up, but I'm going to try and use it as is first and see how that goes and see how that looks on my face. If it's a little bit too bright or too much of one colour, like too blue or something, I'll have to see what I can do about that. I always want my products to be usable first and foremost. Like, I get that it looks nice, but if I can't use it, then what's the point in it looking nice, you know? I have a lip mask, which is perfect because I literally just finished my other lip mask that I was using yesterday. They last me so long. And this one is Sweet Mango and Papaya Lip Conditioning Sleep Mask. I got this in a set of 4 from Home Bargains, and they all smell like different fruit smells. Ooh. That smells very, like, fresh. I've clearly already dipped my finger into it. But it smells very, like, fresh and nice and summery and fruity. Yeah. I'm looking forward to using that. I do need a new lip mask for nighttime because I just finished the other one. This one seems bigger, though. It's 20 grams. And I'm not sure I'm going to get through 20 grams of lip mask in a year. I also have this Technic Pro Pigment in this blue shade called Merry Mermaid. And I like having a little loose eyeshadow in a project every now and again, because otherwise I just kind of forget to reach for them. So I'm gonna try and get some use on this one. There's 2 grams in here. I'll see if I'll see whether I like this as a crease color or as a lid color and see what I can like maybe use it with. But yeah, it's like a slightly tealy blue color. As if the highlights I've already spoken about weren't enough, I have another one from the Shoe Glam Adventure Time collection. This is the Ice King Icy Hearts Multichrome Highlighter. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is like a gorgeous, gorgeous multichrome. I can see like all of the blue, pink, yellow reflections. It's gonna be so beautiful to use. I think I've only ever swatched this, but I know I've swatched it multiple times because of just how like gorgeous it looks. I'll be excited to use this on my face and actually try it out, and I'm gonna be glowing. You're gonna see me from space, you know? Also from the Stars Vedal collection, I have this cream blush. That's the word I'm looking for. Cream blush in the shade number 2, Świeżość, which means like freshness. And this is inspired by the milk chocolate bars with raspberry filling. So this does smell like chocolate and raspberry and deliciousness. This does look like a pretty shallow product, but there is 10 grams in here, which is a lot. And I haven't swatched this yet, but it looks like a very sort of neutrally pink that will be really easy for me to use. And I'm glad to get some use on my cream products, because I know cream products expire faster. So I want to get as much use out of those before they go bad as well. I know these are all new and I haven't used them yet, but cream products are always at the forefront of my mind because of how quickly they go off sometimes. Now, if you've seen my rolling project pan, you've seen the twin sister of this product. This is a solid perfume. So in here, there is just perfume. And the one that I'm using right now smells very fresh and floral. It comes in basically the same container but green. It's very like fresh, very floral, very nice. Very good for the spring, which is what we're in right now. This one, it's a little bit more musky. It has like some deeper... It has like some deeper notes going on. I'm not sure exactly. It's a little bit more unisex or a little bit more masculine leaning, even though it still comes in like very cute floral packaging. It's more of an evening scent, I'd say. So that'll be nice. It's nice to have variety with the products that I'm using. I don't want every single, you know, perfume and body spray to smell the same when I'm using them. I want to have like, this one's for going out in the day, this one's for going out in the night, this one, you know, I like having variety. Speaking of other fragrances, this one is called Dreamy Summer. I think I also just got this in Home Bargains for like £2 or something. And I'm not sure what it smells like. Oh yeah, that's like a musky floral as well. And that's fine because even though I just described that in the same way as the solid perfume, they don't smell the same. They smell like very different. This one's more musky, this one's more floral, on the floral musky end of that. They're both very fresh, which will be nice, and this one is called Dreamy Summer, so going into summer it'll be perfect, I'm assuming. Smelling all of those perfumes is giving me a slightly bunged up nose now. Setting off my allergies and everything. But we're not done with body sprays just yet. I have this one from Pacifica. It's called Silver Moon. It's a hair and body mist, and it says it's got notes of vanilla, almond, and spice. It is very much like a gourmand vanilla scent though, which I really like. And I bought this in TK Maxx. As you can see, it doesn't even have the red like discount sticker anymore. It's got the yellow clearance sticker. And it's got about 5 different stickers. I think this was originally like $3.50 or something, but I bought it for 70p. Bargain. I am really sad though because they had other ones, and at the time I was like, oh, I'll just buy one. I'll pick which one's my favorite and I'll buy that one. But like now I wish I bought all of them because they were all various different vanilla-based scents. This one just smelled the most sweet and gourmand. There was also like a fresher vanilla and there was like a more spicy vanilla, and I wish I'd got them all now because they were all only 70p and they would have lasted me ages. But I am glad I got this one, and it was a steal, so I'm not complaining. And I will be really, really happy using that. I also have this strawberries and cream room spray that I want to use. It has the blue sticker, and it does smell very strongly of like a powdery type of strawberry scent. And this is really, really nice. I just don't use room sprays because I have a pet snake. And if you don't know, snakes are very, very sensitive to smells. So I don't spray anything in my room. There's no candles, there's no wax melts in my room, there's no spraying of perfume, deodorant, nothing in my room. I do all of that in the bathroom or in the hallway or elsewhere because I don't want to upset my little guy, you know? It's his room as well. He gets to be comfortable, you know? So I don't really use room sprays, which means that I'm going to have to try and find a use for this. Now, if this has shimmer in it, like I suspect it does, I won't be able to use it in the bathroom because my mum complains. So I'll just have to use it probably on my like going out clothes or pseudo body spray, I guess. I don't know. I think that'd be fine. Sure. I'll try it out. It does say it could like it does say not to spray it directly on your skin. So I think if I spray it on my clothes and let it like soak in and then put my clothes on, I think that should be fine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Or spray it on like my jacket before I go out. I could use this in my car. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes my car smells a little bit funky because I air it out, I do. But I also just do everything in my car. I eat food in my car. I, you know, sit in my car for long periods of time. I'm in there after work when I'm all sweaty. Yeah, my car can be a little bit gross sometimes. Like, not gross, but like it could use a refresh, you know? More beauty products. I have this no rinse conditioner. This is the coconut one. And I'm pretty sure I'd already started using this at some point. I think it's down to about here maybe. Because I think this is what's mixed in with my current curl cream. Basically, I have straight hair, so I don't have any business using curl cream. And the curl cream usually weighs my hair down a lot. But I found that these no rinse conditioners aren't very moisturizing. So if I mix it with the curl cream, it makes the curl cream less dense so it doesn't weigh my hair down as much. But it also, the curl cream makes this more moisturizing. So it's the best of both worlds. So that's just what I've been doing. I've just been mixing this with curl cream and using it that way. And that's worked out fine for me. So I'm going to continue doing that. I think I'm going to put some more of this in a tub with curl cream and use it that way. Because otherwise this just does nothing for my hair. And the curl cream weighs it down. So mixing them both together is my solution. I have 2 face washes on the go at the moment. But as soon as I'm done with one of those, this can come in. This is the Jaya face wash. It's like one of the foam pumps, so it foams up. Yeah, it's for like dry skin, so it's pretty moisturizing as well. It's got a bunch of vitamins and things. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I want to use up this little bar of soap that I got from Chic. It is raspberry scented. And it smells like paper. I'll probably have to open it. I'm pretty sure Chic is like a Russian brand or a Ukrainian brand because that's what the writing looks like to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ukrainian. I don't know though. I bought quite a few of these little ones in different scents just to try them out because I like a little scented soap every now and again as well. And I'll use this one as soon as I'm done with the one I'm currently using, which won't be long. I have a little hand cream this time. This one is grapefruit scented because I have still, like, my last hand cream that I started using in 50 Shades of Black and the hand cream that I'm using in my rolling project pan So as soon as I'm done with those, I can use this one, and I will open it just because it's a hand cream and I don't mind it being open a little bit longer. I wouldn't say that smells like grapefruit. I don't know what I would say that smells like, to be honest. I don't hate it. It's just not what I was expecting. It's not sweet in any way. It's not particularly fruity. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I have a couple single-use products that I just want to get out of my collection because I'm trying to move away from single-use stuff. I have this coconut hair mask. It's like a hair sheet mask. You just wrap your head in a cap thing and leave it on for like 20 minutes. Every time I've used these, I've been pretty happy with the result, but I'm just like, it's unnecessary to have all this packaging for a product you're going to use once when I can buy like a tub of hair mask that's going to last me months. Also going to use this retinol sheet mask. It's from a Korean brand, so I'm hoping that it's quite nice. It's supposed to improve your skin elasticity. It's got a cute little raccoon on it, so I'm gonna give it a try. I like a face mask, I just haven't really made time to use them yet. And I have this Dead Sea mud mask. It came from like a little 2-pack of masks, they were like joined together. And this one has like seaweed, aloe vera, and sea salts in it. Sounds good to me. I think it's like, because it's a mud mask, I'll have to wash that one off. And then when body care was shutting down, they put everything on sale, and I bought these 3 little bath bombs. So I want to use these up. These are the Dirty Works and On That Bombshell Bath Bomb Trio. I don't know what the scents are. It says a boost of our fruity and floral signature scent, but like, that's not very descriptive. And they kind of just smell like bath bombs. Anyways, they're quite small, and that's what I like, because when I get big bath bombs, I usually use them like twice, so I have to like cut it in half, and it's a little bit of faff. So I like getting smaller bath bombs sometimes because they're just a little bit more convenient. And the last of my 50 items, I have this Alita Anti-Frizz Smoothing Mask. I've been getting more into using different hair products, and I want to try some of the Home Bargains ones out because they're affordable, so if I like them, it'll be really easy to repurchase them and like add them to my routine without it being really costly. So I will try this out. This is a smoothing mask, and I do sometimes get a little bit of frizz, like especially with my baby hairs sticking out everywhere and like the weird cow's lick. So hopefully this will help like calm my hair down a little bit. And those are my 50 items. I'm basically aiming to use everything 20 times this time around because that's a much more manageable goal. I will still try and use up the beauty products because once they're opened, I might as well just get through them. But yeah, as long as I'm started on all of those by the end of the year, I think that'll be a success in my books. And makeup products, 20 uses. I should be able to do that for most of these pretty easily. So I will update you next month how I'm doing and if I've made any progress, and I really need to take an allergy tablet now because all of that sniffing of makeup products has set off my allergies massively. I will see you in my next video. Bye!